Oh dear Lord, am I exhausted. For here you can see I'm at work. I couldn't really film at home much, so I'm not sure if I can show you around, but this is the best thing we're gonna have to deal with, so this is what you got. In this video, I really wanted our sister to be here, but I don't think it's gonna end up happening. She is at home. She's been at home for a couple days now, and she's gonna be taking off soon. This week, it's kind of boring. Nothing super big happened, but I did do something very important. Well, at least something that I think is very important. All of the old medications that we had, I was finally able to, quite frankly, purge them. We have some medications that my mom's been using, even though they've been expired since 2007. Most notably, the aloe vera oil and the burn spray. Some of the other medications weren't too expired in comparison to that one that got expired 10 years ago, but for the most part, they were about 1 to 3 years old. So if you know anything about medications, as of course I'm assuming that you do know, it's not good to save it when it's that old. You wouldn't eat food that is 10 years the expiration date. So why would you have medicine that old? After I pointed out, especially with the aloe vera gel, that it's that old, our mom finally started to realize that it wasn't really working the same way as it did. Even though 3 months before she said it was working just fine. That, I believe, is the placebo effect working pretty well. Something else that I saw was vitamin C medications. But I asked whose it was, and if anyone had a vitamin C deficiency. Ends up it was Tim's, and he uses it whenever he feels like he's getting a cold or getting sick. I told him that vitamin C doesn't actually help you in a cold, and you can actually get vitaminosis with such a high dosage. The pills that he was taking was a few 100% of the daily dosage, so it isn't really that great. With some vitamins, vitamin A, E, and K, you could actually get poisoned with it, especially vitamin A. Just eating a few ounces of polar bear liver, you could actually die from vitamin A overdose. Not the same thing happened with vitamin C, but by definition, vitamins are something that you only need a small amount of. So you don't need to overdose or get these thousands of percents of vitamins. Anyways, back to the medications. I ended up getting a bag full of them. We're going to replace them with some newer ones. As an EMT basic, we give very few medications. Most of the medications that I threw away are not medications that I would actually give. But with just having a basic understanding of how medicines work, you should not, of course, eat something that's expired. Just like food, a lot of times medication, the expiration date is a lot sooner than when it actually does expire. Medical professionals say that it has to do a lot for safety and to make sure that everything's okay. But it's also for money. Because if the expiration date is sooner rather than later, then over time you're going to have to end up buying more and more of their product. This is a lot more common with food than it is with medications. Anyways, good luck with your students, and I hope you have a good time. Make sure that if anything happens with them, you know what to do. You know how to help them. I mean, you had to take some sort of classes, right? You know how to use this, right? Right?